Imagine waking up a few years from now and realizing the economy quietly transformed while most people were busy debating the future online. New companies rose, entire industries accelerated, and the biggest winners turned out to be the ones that learned how to use artificial intelligence better than everyone else. Right now, AI might feel like just another buzzword, but in reality, it's a powerful general-purpose technology that could reshape productivity, business models, and where wealth is created. In this video, we'll explore why AI is pushing investors to rethink their strategies, which parts of the economy could benefit the most, and how understanding this shift early might change the way you invest for the future. Number 1. Productivity is about to change. Throughout history, major technological breakthroughs changed productivity. Electricity, computers, the internet. Each one allowed businesses to produce more value with the same amount of labor. AI appears to be doing something similar, but potentially faster. Tools that once required entire teams can now be handled by smaller groups. Research, coding, design, customer support, marketing. AI isn't replacing all jobs overnight, but it is amplifying the output of skilled workers, which means companies that adopt it effectively could become dramatically more efficient, and investors tend to reward efficiency. Number 2, the biggest winners might surprise people. One mistake investors often make during new technological waves is assuming the most obvious companies will dominate forever. During the early internet era, hundreds of companies were expected to become giants. Most disappeared, but a few became incredibly powerful. Amazon, Google, others followed later. With AI, a similar dynamic may play out. Some companies building the technology will succeed, but many of the biggest winners may actually be companies that apply AI in clever ways. Healthcare companies accelerating drug discovery, logistics companies optimizing supply chains, manufacturers improving automation. Sometimes the real winners of a technology revolution are the companies quietly using the tools, not the ones selling them. Number 3, data becomes more valuable. Artificial intelligence depends on data. The more high-quality data a system has, the more powerful it becomes, which means companies that control large, unique datasets may gain a significant advantage. Think about industries like healthcare, finance, transportation, retail. These sectors generate enormous amounts of information. Companies that can combine AI with proprietary data may unlock insights competitors simply can't replicate. For investors, that changes how we evaluate competitive advantage. It's no longer just about factories, patents, or distribution networks. It's about information. Number 4, entire industries may be reshaped. AI doesn't just improve existing businesses. Sometimes it changes the structure of entire industries. For example, consider how streaming changed entertainment, or how smartphones changed communication. AI may have similar effects in areas like education, healthcare, finance, software development, customer service, legal research. And when industries change structure, some companies adapt quickly, others struggle, which creates both risk and opportunity for investors. Number 5, speed of innovation is increasing. One of the most fascinating aspects of AI is how quickly it improves. New models, new capabilities, new applications. Each year seems to bring another wave of breakthroughs. This acceleration may compress innovation cycles across many industries, which means competitive advantages may appear and disappear faster than before. For investors, that could require more attention to adaptability. The companies that learn fastest may gain the biggest edge. So, how does all of this translate into investment strategy? First, it reinforces the importance of long-term thinking. Technological revolutions rarely unfold in straight lines. There will be hype cycles, booms, corrections, unexpected winners, unexpected failures. But over long periods, productivity improvements tend to create enormous value. Second, diversification becomes even more important. Predicting the exact winners of a technological shift is incredibly difficult. Owning exposure across multiple sectors can reduce the risk of being wrong about a single bet. Third, investors may want to pay closer attention to companies that demonstrate adaptability. Organizations that experiment, learn quickly, and integrate new tools effectively. Those characteristics may become more valuable in an AI-driven economy. Here's the key idea. AI isn't just another software feature. It may represent a shift in how work itself gets done. And when the way work gets done changes, productivity changes, business models change, and eventually, markets change. Investors who understand those transitions early often position themselves differently, not with panic, not with hype, but with curiosity. If you enjoy exploring big financial ideas like this, hit the subscribe button. We break down topics about money, markets, and long-term investing in ways that are designed to be clear and practical. So tell me, how do you think artificial intelligence will change the economy over the next decade? Will it create entirely new industries, or simply make existing companies more efficient? Let me know what you think in the comments section, because some of the most interesting conversations about the future of investing are just beginning.